I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music about him but the drum and the fife. Now, would he rather hear the tabor and the pipe? I have known when he would have walked 10 miles afoot to see a good armor. Now will he lie 10 nights awake, carving the fashion of a new doublet. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier. Now is he turned orthography. His words are a very fantastical banquet. Just so many strange dishes. Shall I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me to an oyster. But I'll take my oath on it. Till he hath made an oyster of me, he shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another, virtuous, yet I am well. Another, wise, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come into my grace. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I from an angel. Of good discourse, an excellent musician. And her hair shall be whatever color it please God. Ah, the prince and Monsieur Love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Come, shall we hear this music? See you where Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord.
Come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
Oh, good my lord, tax not so bad a voice to splendid music anywhere but once.
Nay, pray thee, come. Or, if thou wilt hold longer argument, do it in notes.
Now, divine air, is it not strange that sheep's guts should hang souls out of men's bodies?
Sigh no more, ladies, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever. What for Tonsley at one Mount Shore, to one thing constant never. Then sigh not so, but let them go, and feel God and Bonnie, converting all your sound into hey, nonny, nonny. Sing no more ditties, sing no more of doves so dull and mellow. The fraud of men was ever so, said summer first was baby. When sigh not so, but let them go, and feel God and Bonnie, converting all your sound into hey, nonny, nonny.
My throat, a good song.
An ill singer, my lord,
Ha, no, faith, thou singest well enough for a shift.
and I pray God my bad voice bode no mischief.
And And had he been a dog that should have howled thus, they'd have hanged him.
Come hither, Signor Leonato. What was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
Oh, stock on, the fowl sits. I never did think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she has, in all outward behavior, seemed ever to abhor.
Is it possible? Sits the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think. But she loves him with an enraged affection. It is past the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Oh, heaven! Counterfeit? There was never counterfeit of passion that came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Bait the hook well, this fish will bite.
What effects, my lord? But you heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
How? How, I pray you? You amaze me! I would have thought her spirits had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
I should think this a gull, but that the grey-haired fellow speaks it. Knavery cannot sure hide himself in this.
He hath taken the infection. Hold it up.
Hath she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, swear she never will. That's her torment.
'Tis true indeed, so Hero says. Shall I, says she, that have so often counted him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
This says she now as she begins to write to him, for she'll be up 20 times a night. My daughter tells us all.
Then down on her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict, heaven give me patience!
She doth indeed. My daughter says so. And the ecstasy hath so much overborne her that my hero would sometimes fear she would do a desperate outrage to herself. It is very true.
'Tis good that Benedict knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it, and torment the poor lady worse.
And he would fine on him. She's an excellent, sweet lady, and out of all suspicion, she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything but in loving Benedict.
Oh, my lord, I am sorry for her, as I have just cause seeing her uncle and her guardian.
Hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not, and she will die ere she make her love known, and she will die if he woo her, rather than she will bate one breath of her accustomed crossness.
She doth well. If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it. For the man, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
What? Yay!
Well, I am sorry for your niece. Shall we go seek Benedict and tell him of her love?
Nay, never tell him, my lord.
We will hear further of it by your daughter. I love Benedict well, and wish he would modestly examine himself to see how little he is unworthy of so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If he do not dote on her upon this, I will never trust my expectations.
Let the same net be spread for her, and that must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. That would be the scene I would see, which would be merely a dumb show. Let us send Beatrice to call him in to dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me? Why? Oh, it must be requited. I hear how I am censured. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she would rather die than show any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that hear their detractions and can put them to mending. They say the lady is fair. 'Tis the truth. I can bear them witness. And virtuous. 'Tis so. I cannot reprove it. And wise. But for loving me. By my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor no great argument for her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants broken on me, because I have railed so long against marriage. But doth not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure at his age. Shall these quips and sentences and paper bullets of the brain awe a man from the career of his humor? No. The world must be peopled. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come in to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure then in the message.
Yea, just so much as you may take upon an ice point withal. You have no stomach, Signor, fare you well.
Against my will, I am bid sent you come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that.